All across Winona County, 4-Hers are putting the final touches on their projects. And next week, all of their hard work will be put on display at the Winona County Fair. Well, we're on location on a beautiful day here at the Winona County Fairgrounds, and Cindy Tim joins us because it is almost fair time.
Yeah, less than 2 weeks.
Wow, it's hard to believe that the fair comes up that quick every year, doesn't it?
It does, yeah, but we're really excited. We have a lot of things coming up, and we hope everybody comes out and sees us. Now, one thing that you're going to notice as soon as you come in through the main gate is the new sign that's in front of the entrance to the fair here. It's something that the Winona County Sentenced to Serve crew did, and they just repainted it for us, so it's ready to go. So you'll be welcomed by that, and then I know we kind of talked about this just before we went on there. There may be a couple of new things to see, but we got to kind of wait and see how things settle out as of today. As of today, the cabin and the barn from the Arches Museum are coming up here to the fairgrounds. That's going to be their new home. And so we're going to have what's called a Rural Heritage Museum here at the fairgrounds. So that'll join the little schoolhouse? The little schoolhouse, yeah. And then eventually there'll probably be another building built, so they might bring up some of the buggies and those kind of things to the fairgrounds. So it's going to be really a neat attraction for us. Yeah, that will be. Now let's talk about the fair itself. When are exhibits going to, I guess exhibits will show up the week of the fair, day before the fair, but there's also some stuff that happens before the fair officially starts. Yeah, we're going to be starting on Monday the 7th of July, so all the open class exhibits come up, and then the 4-H has their dog show, so it's going to be a busy day. We actually have a goat show that night too, because the goat project in Winona County is just exploded. So last year they went until after midnight, so we decided to give them their own night. Wow, good idea. Yeah. And then I guess officially the fair opens up on the 9th, right? Yes. But there is an event on the 8th here on the fairgrounds. Yeah, we do have a dairy show that night on the 8th, and also all our exhibits are being judged that day, the 4-H plus the open class. So those will all be ready to go by Wednesday, so people can see, you know, the blue and the purple ribbons. Yeah, because you always want to see that right away. You do. And things Wednesday, what time do the fairgrounds open then? Actually, we'll be open by noon out here. The buildings will start opening up, and then we do have the opening ceremonies with the flag raising at 4 o'clock. The carnival is starting at 5 o'clock, which is the big attraction. Right. And it's kind of called a sneak a peek night, where people can come in and 1 ticket for the small rides per rider, and then 2 tickets for what they call the spectacular adult ride. So that's usually a big night out here for the carnival. All right, so that'll be fun. And then every day you honor someone special in Winona County, and that continues this year? This does, yeah. We start out on Wednesday with Bruce Schott, who is one of the owners of Schott Distributing out of Winona and Rochester. He's kind of retired, so the next generation is in there. And then on Thursday we have Jean Kalmus. She was an educator in the Lewiston School District, and also is kind of the coordinator for that Luxembourg Museum in Rolling Stone. So really, I talked to her last night. She's really an interesting lady. Yeah, it sounds like it's going to be a fun day too. Yeah. Now Gary Kiefer gets his own day as well? Yes, and he is a dairy farmer outside of Utica, and this is truly a family farm. Went to him from his dad, and it's gone from, you know, the milking parlor now to the robotic milking. So that's kind of an interesting thing, and he loves dairy, involved with kids here with the 4-H, so it's kind of a neat thing. All right, excellent. And then Mark Reister Day. Yep, he's from Lewiston. He's an educator in Lewiston. Actually, he was a fair volunteer here for many years too, so we're kind of anxious to have him here. And then he likes to work with things like the Sportsman's Club in Lewiston, and working with youth on that type of thing, so a real positive thing. And then someone that's been a great friend of the fair for a long time, Margaret Shaw Johnson. Yes, supposedly retired judge, but she's actually kind of helping out a couple days a week on the bench. So, and she's very active with a lot of things, like actually the Historical Society, the Pickwick Mill, and then the Theater to Mississippi in Winona. So we're very grateful that she will be out here as well that day. All right, now we just got a couple of minutes left. What's the big highlight this year of the fair, do you think? I think just getting out here and, you know, getting to our grandstands and seeing, you know, the demo derby and the rodeo. Which a lot of people really love that. And then we do have another attraction. We were able to get some legacy funds from the state of Minnesota, so we're going to have an old-time medicine show, which will be something new for us. And then we're going to have some demonstrators that are going to do like shoemaking, broom making, and cloth printing, so that'll be kind of a fun thing. So we hope people kind of look around the fairgrounds and look for that.
Okay, and then you can look for these orange brochures. Those have everything in it, and those are around town?
Around town in the banks. We've got them in Winona. We're starting to get those distributed, so just look around in various places. We try to get them into the quick trips. And then you can also find this information on WinonaCountyFair.com.
All right, very good. Cindy, thank you so much.
Thank you much, Dave. Thank you, and I hope to see you up here at the fair.
You will.